माणिक्य प्रभवे गजानन श्री गुरु यतीन्द्र राघवेंद्राय परम पूज्य अवतार अवधूत जगद्गुरु श्री दत्त गणपत सच्चिदानंद दत्ताजी श्री रामकृष्ण परमहंस महाराज शारदा माताये रमन महर्षि महाअवतार बाबाजी महाराज लाहिरी महाशय युक्तेश्वर गिरि योगानंद गौरंग निताई चैतन्य महाप्रभु त्रैलिंग महाराज भेट नारायण सदाशिव ब्रह्मेंद्र महाराज नीम करोली बाबा महाराज आदि गुरु शंकराचार्य चंद्रशेखर सरस्वती महाराज అనఘా సమేత గురుదత్త మహారాజ నాగజట జయలక్ష్మీ మాత జిల్లెలముడి మాత ఆనందమాయి అనఘా సమేత గురుదత్త మహారాజ తారా మాతాకి జయ హో శ్రీపాదరాజం శరణం ప్రపద్యే శ్రీపాదరాజం శరణం ప్రపద్యే శ్రీపాదరాజం శరణం ప్రపద్యే శ్రీపాదరాజం శరణం ప్రపద్యే. Dear all Datta Sai devotees and divine associates of Vijaya, Nama, Guna, Sankirtana, and disciples of Samastha Guru Mandali, today also we have been blessed to continue satsanga as a part of Bhakti Kriya Yoga in relearning the autobiography of a yogi, wherein which our Paramahansa Jagadguru Yogananda Maharaja and His Holiness Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja Samastha Guru Mandali blessed us to continue and relearn the fourth chapter in autobiography of a yogi. The fourth chapter, my interrupted flight toward the Himalayas. So Yogda Maharaja is explaining us, rather he's blessing us to relearn that the experiences which he has been encountering while trying to move or go to Himalayas. So yesterday we have relearned that the Jatin Ghosh was telling that let the money be divided into three portions. Jatinda almost broke a long silence with this suggestion. And each of us should buy his own tickets at Burdwan. And then thus no one at the station will surmise that we are running away together. So Jatinda has planned very well so that no one can identify us or guess something like, oh, these people have come from Calcutta and running away to Himalayas, so on and so forth. So I unsuspectingly agreed. We also relearned that today, or in corporate life or in spiritual life, faith in to God or towards God, faith in divinity, faith in God, and most importantly, the trust that we create among our peers in offices or in material life is very important, as well as for sadhaka and as well as for the human being as a leader. That Yogda Maharaja blessed us to relearn. So creating trust means you have to become a big or good leader, GOD, good leader. That's what Yogda Maharaja is helping, no, blessing us to relearn. So someone was asking, brother Shivanna, you told yesterday about leadership. How do you explain a leader? Because you are telling in spiritual life, one should not have suspicious mind. That means doubting uncle. We say doubting uncle. Every time doubts. Every time doubts. Why doubts? Because the perceptions are closed by the mask. You cannot perceive the reality. That's the reason Yogda Maharaja said that I unsuspectingly agreed because he was believing Jatinda. He was believing Jatinda. All the three together have joined to go to Himalayas. And most importantly, Yogda Maharaj also is telling us to relearn that when all the three have come together for a common objective of going to Himalayas, someone broken it, Jatinda. So that's what Jagda Yogda Maharaja says that, oh my dear Jayanama Guna Sankirtana, you relearn how to live a material life to become a good leader and spiritually how to develop the faith. So leader, very simple. Leader, leader. Every one of us know. But what does it mean? L, lead. E, empower. A, articulate. D, demonstrate. E, show empathy. R, realize. This is simply called as leader and leadership. Hope our devotees are listening to it and they will write Leader. Okay. Uh, our disciples, very, very interesting devotees. They always wanted to make the teacher to say several times, no problem. Good students always will have doubts. Now, leader means L means lead, E means empower, A, articulate, D, demonstrate, E, empathy, R, realize. This is purely in material life. Perhaps this also can be interrelated to spiritual life. That is in next different satsanga. So at dusk, our train stopped at Burdwan. So it was almost dusk the time, and the train halted or stopped at Burdwan. Jatinda entered the ticket office. Amar and I means Yogda Maharaja sat on the platform, searching in all directions. They've been calling for more than 15 minutes. They were waiting for Jatinda. That they were both were hoping that he will come back by his ticket, but he was not seen. That situation resulted in completely, I was unnerved. Yogda Maharaja is telling, unnerved and succumbed or shocked to a peculiar numbness. There is no response like that numbness. And then he says that God would countenance this depression episode. The romantic occasion of my first carefully planned flight after him was cruelly marred. So now, but the Yogda Maharaja is yesterday in our satsanga, we have learned that it was a very, very excited moment to Yogda Maharaja. But this great experience or great event was which was planned very carefully, almost March. That means like it was been halted. So something which has been deliberately happened and very unkind, marred or mad. Some people say UK English and US English are very, very different. No problem. Indian English, marred, MARRED, marred. That means very, 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 very like deliberately unkind and very unlucky symptom or hurting, hurtful way. In that way, we have to relearn. So then the satsanga continues like this. Amar, we must return home, Yogda Maharaja said. See, with low voice, Amar, I think we have to return home. Like that, you would have said, Yogda Maharaja. And I was weeping like a child. What to say? Such a great event which was planned very well could not happen. So Yogda Maharaja started weeping like a child. So what we have to relearn is any sadhaka, a spiritual practitioner, if he or she wanted to realize God, see the God, and enjoy that blissful state, talk to the God, walk with the God, then we have to have a childlike behavior. A child. Just imagine how much faith a child will have on his or her parents. You would have seen many times. There is also a technically what it has been called, Shivana doesn't know, but for example, you'd have seen many parents, especially mama or father, what they do. Suppose the child, the kid is less than 2 years or 3 years. So what they do, they try to you know uh, push her up, the child, like that. Oh lulu lulu, like that they will lift her up, push, Lulu, Lulu, ho, 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 and they will catch it like a ball. The baby. The baby was perfectly will be caught by the parents. Now, the boy, the kid, the the kid, a baby, she or he will be laughing while she was in the air or he was in the air. Just imagine. Have you understood? Hope everyone understood. So, parents, both mother and father, are playing with the kid. So they're telling Mammu, Nanu in Hindi. Suppose in English, oh John, oh John, hey Johnny, Johnny, like that. Probably some, of course, for our interesting. They also would converse like this. Hey, how great it is. Oh, come on, let us have a play. Or like that they play. So they are almost 2 to 3 feet up. They try to throw the baby up. They push her and then they'll catch her. Now, while doing this activity play, the child will not feel threatened or frightened. She or he is not afraid, fully confident that mama or papa will catch me right. That is the faith, the classic example of faith. Just imagine, of course, our disciples were me thinking, Shivana, we also wanted to play this game. We will come to you and we will lift you up. And Shivana knows it. By any moment, they will see that he will be falling on the floor. So that is the reason Shivana will not play. Isn't it? Hey, no, Shona will play. We will just lift you up and wait for some time. So by the time they try to catch Shivana, Shivana is on the floor, broken with the legs and heads and the shoulders and hands. So that is the reason Shivana will not play. Now, faith. Of course, you would have got it out. Shivana, you don't have faith on us. Yes, Shivana does have the faith, but only weight is worrying us. Shivana is almost 70 kgs. So at least you have to be 140 plus to lift Shivana and throw him up and try to catch him. That is the reason do not play. No problem. So faith, 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 a childlike. So here, Yogda Maharaj is telling that I was weeping like a child. See, that means it is not out of delusion. The childlike behavior is coming out from the yoga that we have to relearn. How much you would have felt very pitiable situation and pathetic that even Shivana, we are also feeling bad that Yogda Maharaja could not go to Himalayas. How much plan was being done? How much very carefully, meticulously it was planned, but they could not. So he was weeping like a child. Then Jatinda's Callous departure is an ill omen. This trip is doomed to failure. So, abruptly, Jatinda walked away from the potential experience that they could enjoy in Himalayas. He walked away. Perhaps we also can use Paramahamsa Yogda Maharaja given liberty to Jainamogana Sankirtana to also say he ran off, not walked away. He ran off. So, and Jatinda's Kailash departure is an ill omen. That means very unlucky. So like it says, like very unpleasant situation, or it has happened very insensitive manner, isn't it? So in this, now this trip is doomed to failure. It has been said by Yogda Maharaja. Now what is very much interesting, or to relearn from autobiography of a yogi from Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogananda Maharaja is ill omen. So, as to extend our satsanga, what does it mean, ill omen? It says like it is a sign or an event or a phenomenon which is believed to predict misfortunes or future misfortune. Every one of us know ill omen. So this is also maybe it is a custom kind where traditionally every human being or every family member would believe in this ill omen. So that is the reason he says that Callous departure is an ill omen. So, for example, very this says that very inauspicious, threatening, frightening moments, and this kind of a behavior was not expected, especially when all the three have been uh, they considered together to go to Himalayas. Now, what is interesting is uh, we have to also relearn across various countries or various states. So every day, objects and simple actions are often viewed as ill omens or signs of impending fortunes, misfortunes. Sorry, misfortune, impending misfortune. So, for example, we know that China, number four, is ill omen for them. How? Because that is the reason widely in Chinese culture they widely avoid this four number because of its pronunciation. Very similar to the word of death. China four. Don't ask me, Shivana, how do they spell in China? Four. So like that. Shivana also doesn't know. Somewhere he heard. So it is almost signaling to death. That's the reason this belief is so strong that often, if you see in China, buildings often skip the fourth floor. Ill omen. Now, Russia, we know that. Some Russian devotees also are coming on to our relearning of autobiography of Yogi. If anyone is there, please recorrect Shivana if he is wrong, because if it is wrong, we have to admit it. Now, in Russia, yellow flowers are seen as ill omen. So, giving a bouquet of yellow flowers uh, to be considered as a ill omen, which generally their culture says that it is believed that it is a symbol or symbolism for separation, even sometimes an extreme situation, a bouquet of yellow flowers. Now, in Japan, you would have seen, even in India, it is practiced uh, placing chopsticks upright. So placing chopsticks straight up in a bowl of rice, it is a significant ill omen. You should not place them upright. So what does it means? This gesture mimics the ritual of offering food to the deceased at Buddhist funerals. Lord Buddha, of course. Some of our devotees are also from staunch believers of Lord Buddha, like Jayanama Guna Sankirtana. So it is thought like, it will get misfortune or bad luck. Now, Italy. Now, look at the ill omen which is considered in Italy. For example, upside down bread. So, placing a loaf of bread upside down on a table or in a basket, especially, is seen as an uh, ill omen or bad luck, because largely every one of us know that bread traditionally viewed as a symbol of body of Christ, and it is disrespecting it by and turning it over and is considered as a grave sign. So look at that. Even in India, some people practice it. Germany, we all know that. You would have seen in many films also, toasting with water. For instance, toasting with a glass of water is believed in Germany that it is to be a wish for death upon those you are drinking with. So that's the reason this superstition stems from Greek mythology, so where the dead drank from the river Lethe to forget their past. If you go and read, then we will understand. Now look at Egypt. The ill omen in Egypt is opening and closing scissors without actually doing anything. Scissors. They are playing with scissors. So they are not actually cutting anything. This is a bad or ill omen because they believe, Egyptians, they believe that the action cuts, or which is not really literally doing, uh, it will cut unseen spirits in the air, which may retaliate against the person who is doing it. So, Egypt. Now, for instance, look at South Korea. Even in India, shaking your legs. While sitting, many people would shake their legs. Even in India, Sadgurus, many Jagat Gurus say, do not wave or shake your legs, because while sitting, if you shake your legs, it is ill omen, and it will attract bad luck and misfortune, and it may affect your finances. So culturally it is believed, literally, shaking away our wealth and good fortune, and it will attract misfortune. Of course, in India, every one of us know, would practice that. uh, Grandparents used to say, hey, never trim your nails and hair in the night. It is believed to bring bad luck, ill omen. Right? Sometimes also grandparents used to say, even to Shivana, that it will invite evil spirits, don't cut your nail and hair in the nights, in the dark. Also, many times it happened to all of us. Uh, Meow. Crossing, a cat crossing our path. Meow, meow, meow. Aicho. Suddenly we will halt. Many times. So, what generally we believe is that whatever the program or event or the task for which we are going, when a black cat or any cat which crosses, it may, our task may get delayed. So that is the reason it is considered to be ill omen, isn't it? And you would have also seen, eh, no, just for you, sneezing. This also immediately Shivana is going out, sneezing. Then mama is telling, oh, don't go now, wait for a second, like that, because it is considered to be a bad omen. For various reasons, we should not point out why all this why. No, custom should be in any religion, in any country, they all should be respected and practiced. That is very important. We should not say that our custom only is right, yours is wrong. No, that is a belief. So we shouldn't comment on that. So everyone, and you would have also seen in India, especially sweeping after sunset. Many a times you would have seen, in nights we will not do until if it is a occasion or a function or a festival kind, and of course shaking our legs. And most importantly, one thing which Shivana wanted to say is, what do you call, eye twitching. Have you seen eye twitching? Like this, eye twitching. So it is considered. So if suppose what happens is, for men the left eye twitching is often considered as a ill omen, whereas for women it is a right eye. This is reversed, isn't it? Then most importantly, in America, United States of America, especially number 13, considered so unlucky that many high-rise buildings even today omit the 13th floor. They do not name it. And the two, Friday the 13th is widely feared as a day of particular bad luck. Look at that. And you would have also seen, Shivan also seen, of course, in films, mirror. So, broken mirror is very, very seen as a ill omen, isn't it? And in addition to that, walking under a ladder. That also is seen as a ill omen. So these are very, very important practices or customs across globe. So we should not comment. Every religion is a way to realize God. We have to respect every religion. If we find difference between the religion and guru, we are not progressing spiritually. Now Yogda Maharaj says that, oh God, he started crying like a child. I very much great. So if someone cries, weeps like a child for God, make it sure that God is before us. 150%, 150. So now in this year, or oh, Shivana doesn't know. Your has become ear. No problem. We will repeat it. Out of, see, in satsanga and namaguna sankirtana, something happens to Shivana. What to say, what not to say, Shivana doesn't know. Something happens. That is not next level. Level next. So here, Yogda Maharaja, our Jagat Guru Yogda Maharaja says, is this your love for the Lord? Can't you stand the little test of a treacherous companion? The question or suggestion by Amar. Three people, Yogda Maharaja, Jatinda, and Amar. Brother Amar is telling, is this your love for the Lord? He raised the voice. Is it this? Why you are weeping? Why you are crying? Can't you stand the little test of a treacherous companion? Oh, see, look at that. So, through Amar's suggestion of a divine test, my heart studied or balanced itself. Oh, so, we have to do some Namaguna Sankirtan also today because many devotees are asking, Shivana, you are not doing, oh, sorry, Shivana will not do anything. Please understand, my dear, our Jayanamaguna Sankirtana associates, Shivana will not do anything. Babaji, Appaji, Samastha Guru Mandalis gives that bliss to do seva. Shivana is only an instrument. He is just an instrument. One or the other day, this flower will fall off at the holy feet of Babaji. Koi chinta nahi, no problem. Hindi, koi chinta nahi. In English, no worries. Telugu, bhaypadakarla. Tamil, enname kalopadadappa. Like that. So, nothing to worry. Ganesha is always there with us. Lord Ganesha. So many people. Is it okay that all are asking for? Oh, we will see how many our beloved devotees are asking for Nama Gun Sankirtan. How many are there? Oh, great. No one is there. Okay, no problem. But even though, we'll continue. Oh, yes or no, we wanted bhajana. Very good. Sankirtana, very good. Three, three people, four people. Oh, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Wow. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people asking. This 15 people. Oh, this really God blessing. 16 people asking for Namaguna Sankirtana. You will believe it or not. Nama Guna Sankirtana is the only one best path spiritually in today's world. So we will do with the Ganesha. A Ganesha song which talks about the chakras, shat chakras. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. 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 గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణం గణం బీజ గణగణం అణువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణం గణం బీజ గణగణం అణువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. మూలాధారము జీవగణం మూలాధారము జీవగణం. స్వాదిష్టానము సస్యగణం స్వాదిష్టానము సస్యగణం. మణిపూరము సంపదలగణం మణిపూరము సంపదలగణం. అనాహతం బది వాయుగణం అనాహతం బది వాయుగణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. విశుద్ధమనగా విబుధగణం విశుద్ధమనగా విబుధగణం. ఆజ్ఞాచక్రము శక్తిగణం ఆజ్ఞాచక్రము శక్తిగణం. సహస్ర పద్మము తత్వగణం సహస్ర పద్మము తత్వగణం. ఇకపై మిగిలినదేమి గణం ఇకపై మిగిలినదేమి గణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గోళాలన్నీ అనుగణము గోళాలన్నీ అనుగణము. ఆకాశమంతా లోకగణం ఆకాశమంతా లోకగణం. ఈ గణపతి గణమని గృణిలో ఈ గణపతి గణమని గృణిలో. సచిదానందుని గుణమగుణం సచిదానందుని గుణమగుణం. సాయిదానందుని గుణమగుణం. బాబాజీనందుని గుణమగుణం. అపజీనందుని గుణమగుణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. 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 జయం జయం. జయం జయం. జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. హరి. Lord Ganesha, these holy kirtans are brought from Sukshma and Karna Lokas, that means from subtle world and causal plane. They are not ordinary, they're extraordinary. His Holiness Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Datta Ganapat Sachidananda, fondly known as Datta Appaji or Dattaji, experienced himself because he's an incarnation. He blessed these kirtans. So very simple. Gana gana munaku pati aina ganapati doraku jayam jayam. Ganam ganam bija gana ganam means gana means one gana, one celestial form. All these life forms, ganas, or a group of celestials leader is Lord Ganesha. Anubu Anubu, that means everyone, every atom, every energy, vibrating energy is Lord Ganesha. Mooladhara Jeevagana. Muladhara Jivagana. That means we all know, you all know better than anyone. Jayanamaguna Sankirtana is blessed. Muladhara, the base chakra. We know the base chakra is blocked by anxiety, turmoils, fear, and of course, doubting nature, all that. So we have to unblock it. So he says, Appaji says, Mooladhara Jivagana. Appaji says, Mooladhara is, so Nimna, this in Sanskrit, we call it as Nimna. That means lower planes. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, lower planes. So Mooladhara is a Jivagana, which all biological needs can happen. Jivagana. Swadhisthana Sasyagana. That means, no, however, Appaji also did not describe about the chakras and the blocking nature, but in general, Appaji says that Swadhisthana Sasyaganam means after Mooladhara, Swadhisthana. Swadhisthana is a pleasure chakra. Different satsanga. Manipura Sampadalagana. Sampada in Sanskrit. That means Aishwarya. Sampada means it will give full pleasant ananda. The Manipura. Then Anahata Vayugana. This we call it as Anahata, heart chakra. Nada, the Shabda, Nada. It is Vayugana. Vayu means we all know that the energy, inhaling and exhaling of breathing, that all is Nada. When we admix this Nada, we will not find a Nada just like that. When you keep on chanting God's name with Omkara or any God's name, automatically it will admix with the inhaling and exhaling and becomes Nada. That Nada, the energy. Then Vishuddha Vipudagana, Vishuddha, throat chakra, Vipudagana. That means Shuddha Sattva Pradhan. In Sanskrit, Shuddha Sattva Pradhan. That means the highest order, highest perfectly purified yogi state. Perfectly purified. There is a lot of satsanga, perfectly purified. Vibhuta Gana. Agna Chakra Shakti Gana. That means Bhrumadhya. Agna Chakra. We also have relearned that triple unity. Isn't it? Manas, Vak, Karma, Indriya. All three. Here it is Agna Chakra Shakti Gana. Amma resides here. That is the reason Shakti. Shakti. So, goddess form. She'll be sitting here. That is nothing but Taramata, wisdom eye. We call it as wisdom eye. Then Sahasra Padma Tattvagana. Tattvagana. What is Tattvagana? Tattvam Asi. Tattvamasi. Tattvagana. What does it mean? Tattvamasi. In simple language, you, I. Same. Like that. So these holy kirtans are not just like that. Very, very Appaji blessings. So why this explanation? Because Shivaya Brother Praya Namaha. 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 Shivayam 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 Shivaya Brother Praya Namaha. Shivaya Brother Praya Namaha. Shivaya Brother Praya Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. Shivaya 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 Gurave Babaji Namaha. 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 Shivaya Gurave Rudraya 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 Namaha. Hari. Why? Because atadhyanam apatarana ta bhuvana brahmanama vispurata jyoti haspatikalinga mauli vilasatpurnim duvam tamrutaihi aste ka plutamekam manisham rudranu vakanu japet dhyaye deepta siddhaye drupadam vipro bhishinche jivam brahmanda vyapta deha basitai marucha भासा माना भुजंगैः कंठे काला कपर्दा चिचिकला चंड कोदंड हस्ताः त्रक्षा रुद्राक्षमाला सुललिता वपुषा शाम्भवा मूर्तिभेदाः रुद्राशे रुद्रसूक्ता प्रकटिता विभवान प्रयचन्तु सौख्यं हरि. Every devotee, close your eyes and see that you are pouring water or milk on Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. Jayama Yachame Prasantame Kamachame Kamachame Sumanachame Bhadrachame Shayachame Yachame Yachame Bhagachame Dhanantame Yittasame Dastasame Hemachame Stichame Swantame Bhajame Vitame Ghatrantame Suchame Prasuchame Irantame Layachma Santame Santame Yitmantame Nama Yachame Shiva Yachame Dikha Yitwantame Nitrantame Vyamtame Santame Shanantame Suchastame Suviname Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. 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 Shivayam 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 Shivaya Gurave Babaji Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Babaji Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Babaji Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Babaji Namaha. Hari. Oh, Amma says, Jayanama Guna Sankirtana, Lord days happened. Come on, you praise. You take that fortune of praising Amma, like Amma is telling, Jayanama Guna Sankirtana. So please write everyone of all our disciples. Jaya, Jaya, Jagadguru, Datta, Ganapati, Satchidananda, Datta Appaji. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, started writing. Jaya, Jagadguru, Datta, Ganapati, Satchidananda, Datta Appaji. श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवाशासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवाशासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा राजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा शालभा विलासिनी नवचक्रान्तावासि शालभा विलासिनी नवचक्रान्तावासि सदैव तत्तत्स्वरूपे भक्तानि सदैव तत्तत्स्वरूपे भक्तानि श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा विशालभा विलासिनी नवचक्रान्तवासिनी विशालभा विलासिनी नवचक्रान्तवासिनी सदैव तत्तत्सुरस्वरूपे भक्ताली दीपे सदैव तत्तत्सुरस्वरूपे भक्ताली दीपे श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा देवी चक्रसमैक्यं मे चेतसि भावयामि देवी चक्रसमैक्यं मे चेतसि भावयामि चक्रब्रह्माण्डैक्यं च चित्ते निददामि चक्रब्रह्माण्डैक्यं च चित्ते निददामि अजाण्डपिण्डं तयोरभेदं भावे गाढं चिन्तये अजाण्डपिण्डां तयोरभेदं भावे गाढं चिन्तये मनुष्यदेव्या अभेदरीतिं प्राणस्पन्दैर्धारये मनुष्यदेव्या अभेदरीतिं प्राणस्पन्दैर्धारये श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा नादाकारतनो शिवभाम शरीरगते नादाकारतनो शिवभाम शरीरगते वागाताकारे बहुवेदान्ते प्रविचारे वागाताकारे बहुवेदान्ते प्रविचारे शिवे सदा विदाकृते गजमुख षण्मुख प्रियावहे शिवे सदा विदाकृते गजमुख षण्मुख प्रियावहे तदर्धरूपे त्वमर्धदीपे सच्चिदानन्दे मयापहे तदर्धरूपे त्वमर्धदीपे सच्चिदानन्दे मयापहे तदर्धरूपे त्वमर्धदीपे अपजिनन्दे मयापहे श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्र वासासि हृदि मे वसा राजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा श्रीराजराजेशि कुरु सत्कृपा श्रीचक्रवासासि हृदि मे वसा. Appaji blessings, Samastha Guru Mandali blessings. Why? Because I'm Shramanagattaya Namah. I'm Shramanagattaya Namah. Shramanagattaya Namah. Shramanagattaya Namah. Om I'm Shramanagattaya Namah. Om Aim Shrim Shramanagattaya Namah. Om Aim Shramanagattaya Namah. Om Aim Shramanagattaya Namah. Om Aim ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। 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 ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ईश्वरात्मानगन्धताय नमः। अनघाय नमः। हरि समस्त गुरुमंडली की जय। समस्त गुरुमंडली की जय। समस्त गुरुमंडली की जय। अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय। अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय। अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय। तारा माता की जय। तारा माता की जय। तारा माता की जय। जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय। जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय। जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय।